Alright, it's Chet here. So we're in Bartica. We're doing some work, and a colleague of mine is testing the store. A new tour being offered by Ride Along GY. So I'm here with them, and I'm going to be testing the store product with them, which is a cycle tour around Bartica. Alright, so join me guys as we take a ride around Bartica.
On the continent of Essequibo, Cross running and the Caribbean River. Bartica is 1 square mile, and it originates from a native word meaning red earth, which is abundance. Bartica was established in 1837, right, by an Anglican missionary. The Anglican missionary first took up settlement here in 1829. They came from St. Edward's Station, which is about 2 miles away from the National River. The Anglican missionary is right here. This is it right here. That's the Praise of St. John Church. So basically, Bartica is also known as the gateway to the interior, because where we sit, you can basically meet anywhere in Bartica and our hinterlands. Today we're going to be taking about a 30-minute ride through the beautiful streets of Bartica, where you'll get to some of our historical sites and monuments. As we stand here, we are standing at the Triangular Street, which sits at 2nd Avenue and 1st Street. Bartica basically is 7 avenues and 9 streets. Small but compact with so much beauty. So we're going to journey down 1st Street, on to 1st Avenue, then to 2nd to 3rd. In that journey, we're going to be passing the Hope Monument. We're going to pass in the Anglican Missionary Church. Passing the Senator Monument. We're also going to pass the business area and our market square. And then we're going to take a right at the Hope, which is at 1st Avenue and 6th Street. Right, then we're going to make another right onto 2nd Avenue. We're going to make our way to Golden Beach Mountain. Right? Is there any questions also? Everybody's
Okay guys, so the tour started off from the One Guyana sign, and then we come right across to the Hope Monument, which is located right across from the One Guyana sign. Okay guys, so this is the first site that we're at. It's the Monument of Hope. It's actually standing at 13 feet and about 21,000 pounds in weight, made from black marble. I was told that from our tour guide that it was actually designed in Canada and made in India, and then brought here to Guyana in memories of the 12 persons who were killed.
You guys are finished taking photos. We will. In front of us, we have the oldest church in Bartica. Like I mentioned before, the Praise of St. John Anglican Missionaries are the members that established Bartica all the way back in the 1800s. So where this church lies is where it actually all began. This is where the first church was constructed. It was constructed out of wood back then. Until 1900s, which would have been maybe about between 1960 to 1970, they then decided that it's better to change the infrastructure of the building to concrete because of the deterioration of the wood back then. Right? This church or this compound hosted its first service in 1843. Where they ordained Bartica in that set year, on that set moment. Alright? Another fact about this compound was the first cemetery also for Bartica. And then it moved to a place called Sorrow Hill, also known as Zero Hill. Right? That's all the way out in 7th Avenue. Alright? One other thing.
Okay guys, so this is the church that we were just at. One of the oldest church here in Bartica, Anglican Church. And I think this is First Avenue that we're on. So right on First Avenue you have a couple of businesses here. You also have the National Insurance there in that corner there. You also have the Factory Guest House. You have Hopkinson Mining here. So you know, quite a few businesses right on the corner here. You also have Ministry of Education building, all on First Avenue.
And here we are. We're at the Senator Commemorative Monument. Right? As I mentioned before, this is our third stop. And at this point, we stand on a lot of history for Bartica in terms of the economics of Bartica, which lies behind you, and also our Cenotaph Monument, which bears a lot of history for us. This Cenotaph Monument represented two commemoratives of Bartica, right? One was the person that served in the World War. This was a commemorative monument for them. On it, it bears the names of those persons who represented Guyana during the World War. Right? And now presently, it stands as the municipality achieving its township in 2016. Right? And this was unveiled by President David Granger and also our first Mayor, Mr. Griffith Marshall. Right? We actually received our township gazetted in 2015. Right? So you guys go ahead and take a picture. As you see, we have our beautiful welcome to Bartica sign. And behind us is the selling, and also you have to get a glimpse of the land presently if you're interested. That is presently offloading our cargoes and big goods.
Okay guys, so we have the famous Malali boat there, offloading goods and supply here to Bartica. As you can see the weight that is coming off of it there right now. And we're right at the main entranceway to Bartica here. This is typically where all the speedboats will come to, where the big boat will come to. And as soon as you come here, there's the monument here to greet you, Senator monument, and also the welcome to Bartica sign that is here to greet you as soon as you get off from the boat. Right. Okay guys, as you would expect with a bike tour, you have to take a little shelter here underneath churches just to wait on the rain to pass. But as I'm here, I'm looking at this new building that's being put up, new hotel here coming in Bartica. Brand new structure, large hotel. Right. And this hotel is actually located right opposite churches and opposite the police station also. So it's a nice central location here. So thanks.
Alright guys, so as I mentioned before, you passing by the market. Here is our market. It's over 7,000 square feet. It houses 100 plus vendors, and it's also one of Guyana's first green market, meaning the market of itself, not the vendors, is housed by solar light, and also if you observe there are light zinc on top of it. Right? The market was constructed in between 2006 and 2008. Right? In 2016, we did got. It's amazing how it started. It actually started from rivalries between persons who first had boats as transportation up here. And those times it used to be like 45 horsepower, 75 and these kind of stuff. And it started as a rivalry. And it grew into a magnificent event, hosting hundreds upon hundreds of people here every Easter regatta here to witness the phenomenal sport. Right? The boardwalk is over 600 feet long. Right? It also houses vendors that you can have beverages, food, and stuff like that. What you see here presently is always it was in 2018 time when they decided that Bartica needed a facelift, new look. That's after we gained our township. We decided to create this beautiful space. I think this was one of the first boardwalk that was developed within Guyana. My friend Sean know it very well.
Alright guys, so there you have it. We completed the testing of the ride-along tour here in Bartica. Me, I must say it was a wonderful experience. There are some work to be done on it, which we are going to look at and tweak some things on it. But other than that, I think the experience was wonderful. Having been able to ride around Bartica, which is not too far, and getting to see some of the historical sites and some of the attractions here in Bartica. Wonderful tour. Took about 45 minutes to an hour. For me, I don't think the ride was too tedious. It was very light, very easy to go around. The little shower that we got was a little blessing, of course. That cooled us down on the ride, and of course water was provided. And we got lots of information about Bartica and getting to see it, not from traveling in a vehicle, but actually being on the road and being able to look at it from that angle, I think was the main selling point of it. So anytime you guys are here in Bartica, do check out Ride Along with GY. Here in Bartica, I'll try to get the number and share it here on the video. And anytime you guys are here, do book your tour, get that experience and get to learn a little bit more about Bartica. It's really going to help you to get your bearings sorted out, and at least you will know where everything is located while you're here. Cheers guys, take care and enjoy Bartica next time you're here.